Hello, welcome everybody. This is Wesley here from Power Armor Division, and this week's episode of Fallout 4 in layman's terms, I'm going to review one of my favorite power armors, the Raider armor. Not because this is one of the first armors you get in the game, but just one of my favorites, so I'm starting with it. Now, first things first that you want to do is you are going to want to get you a power armor frame, or else you can get a full complete suit with a power armor frame. Now, the location of where you can actually find this, I'm going to show you on the map. There's always parts here. If you go down, right here, all the way down here as well, this armor will be waiting. It will be a complete set. Also too, if you headed to Diamond City, which is a spoiler alert, when you come here, they will in fact be a raider right here who's wearing the power armor. However, it's just the components, not the suit, because you're going to need a power armor frame. But that's not an issue, because you actually can get a power armor frame from the Museum of Freedom when you first start the game. But in case you don't know what a power armor frame is, because this is Fallout 4 in layman's terms, I'm going to show you. So I have several suits here in different states of repair that I keep for spare parts. And if you notice, this one here is my spare Raider suit. Now this is actually the one I used to stomp around in before I actually found a complete suit. But as you can see, you need your power armor frame. And basically how it works is you're in this armored cage. This is what you're inside of, and the actual components going outside. Now actually looking at this appears to be welded plates that the Raiders put together. I really like the way it looks. It looks cool, but it is one of the lowest tech armor of the entire game, but it's still very cool looking. It's made out of steel construction. Now, when you look at the power armor frame appears to be either titanium or aluminum alloy, which is cast aluminum. It doesn't look like it's milled steel, but I'm not exactly sure. But it's some type of steel alloy. I'm assuming it's either titanium or either aluminum, because that's what it looks like. But I have no idea. Now the Raider armor looks like it's just put together from just junk. You know, you see the light is just a flashlight. It looks like it's got a CO2 scrubber from maybe one of the gas masks. And the helmet looks like something a diver would use. But it's still pretty cool looking. Now, one thing that you always want to note is anytime that you park your armor anywhere, make sure you remove the power core. If not, it may not be there when you come back. So always remember that. So, with that being said, let's go test this baby out. And I use this place for a base to store my armors at. I suggest you do. And as I said in the other video, I would not just go around looking, just grabbing all the armors of the game. What I would do is save some of these around so that when you go to different levels, you know, as you level up, you will find different types of power armor. So, for instance, when you level 1, this is the kind of armor you're going to find. The T-45, which is cool, but these are just the ones that were easy to grab. And what type of armor you will find is all dependent on what level you are. You see, I got the T-60 here, and this is the T-51B. And of course, if you look here, I still have 2 more suits. I got, well, 3 more suits. I got 2 T-45. This is almost a complete suit, but I'm missing a leg. And this suit here is, like I said, it's not complete, but I still want to finish it. But just bear in mind that, but the cool thing is if you have these suits like I have, you can use these for parts because they do get damaged, and then as the other suits break, instead of you having to scrounge up all the parts to repair in the power armor station, you just go to a different suit. So that's the reason why I have these suits. But I don't recommend that you get more than like 4 or 5 of these suits. Leave some, because as you get higher and higher levels, you get better and better suits. Now, as you can see, I have all of the suits anyway, except for the XO1. But this is why you want to leave them till later on in the game. And then what you just do is you just get all the suits and line them up, and if one breaks, you don't have to worry about necessarily scrounging the parts to repair it. You just go and get in another suit. But we're gonna look at the Raider suit. So let's get in it. So I already had a power core. Now remember, this is one thing that when you're new to the game, it's kind of hard to know how to get in it and take out the core. Is you just go right here and just hit square, and then you can go down to the fusion core and you just remove it. Now, as you notice, I have these cores here that are almost drained. Well, I don't put these back in. I keep these so I can sell them to a vendor, but you got to have a higher charisma to be worth your time. But at any rate, let's get in and get it to work. Alright, let's cut the light on her. And I have a model and a light that makes it extra bright. And this right here is the armor I was in before, the Brotherhood T60, but for this video, I'm gonna leave it. And we're gonna go try to find some raiders or somebody to kill in this thing. Now, obviously, if you run, you deplete your power core more quickly. If you walk, then your power core is depleted more slowly. There's also a perk you can get that allows you to keep your power core longer. Let's can I find it? Okay, this is the perk you're gonna want, Nuclear Physicist. And as you see, it says you learn to split the atom and command it. Radiation weapons do 50% more damage, and fusion cores last an extra 25% longer. So the deal is you're gonna want that perk because it actually extends the time that you can actually have your power armor. And of course, if you go to the next rank, you know, it lasts even longer and longer. So it'll actually be this one right here. Can I find it? This is the one that you're gonna wanna have for right here. That's a good one to have for your power armor. Okay, also too, for the different crafting of the different components for your power armor, you're gonna have a high science. For the Raider, you're gonna need blacksmith because the parts are just welded steel plates. Also too, you're gonna want armorer, and gun nut just helps. Not any of those necessarily, but gun nut helps with making different parts for it. Now, one thing you want to note and always remember with this armor or any of the power armors, you're pretty much impervious from dying from falling. You can jump from extremely tall heights without worrying about dying, and I'm going to show you that. We're going to find us a nice tall building to jump off of. Now that we're here, we're gonna find this nice raider base. Alright, somebody's talking to me. Airs off limits, says who? Who's restricted area? Well, I'm not gonna leave because I'm with the Brotherhood. You know what? I can't get up there because alright, we're gonna see how restricted this area is in a minute. Haha. I'm gonna fight these guys here. Oh yeah, well. So let's just try this out. I just modded this other weapon here, so I'm like, you know what? Let's try a little bit of this right here. Here we go. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. Looking for my scope. No assault rifle I just bought. Alright, so I got my scoped assault rifle. I just worked on modding this. I'm gonna kill some raiders. Or these guys aren't necessarily raiders, they're what, gunners I think they're called. But anyway. There's some pretty decent loot here. It's a sniper assault rifle. Not a sniper assault rifle. It's a laser rifle here. I've been here before, so the stuff does seem to respawn in here. I just take the useful stuff like the laser pistols and the fusion cells. Why not? Here's why we're here. We came to this spot right here. And we're gonna go up. Now there's usually a guy over here somewhere, so be careful. Lock that, you filthy animal. Yep. Got another sniper rifle. Looks like a glitch that I actually got two, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. I do believe that's what happened. Where is it? Nope. Just two. I already had this one before, so I didn't get 3 rifles. Well, what is it I saw? Just combat armor chest piece. Where's the other one at? Alright, well. As you can see, we're pretty high up. And this is the reason why we came here. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna call and send the cars down, which is right here. That way I can come back up easily next time. Now you got a good view of the whole entire world up here. Not really a world, but a good view of the fallout. Huh. And I'm really, really high up. Let's go. I can go even higher than I normally would go. And I'm right here. And you want to jump down? So, this gives you a idea how actually strong this armor is. And it's not that this is stronger than any other one. That's all the power armor in Fallout 4 is like that. I don't know if you remember, if you ever played Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, if you stepped off one of these overpaths, you were done. But, or just stupid stuff where you're just walking on, you know, around a corner or something on a mountain or something and you just fall off and die. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. If you're wearing your armor, you're good to go. So what I'm going to do now before I leave this place is I'm going to loot the auto turret for some of its parts. I always remember that. So you can tell it's bad because it's making that noise. It's crying now, so I know it's dead. Dead because I killed it. And I'm going to take all of its parts. And I'm good to go. So based on how the ground shooks, I'm estimating this thing to be around 2,000 pounds. It's really heavy. Oh, you know what I forgot to do too? I forgot to loot the power armor station. I don't know what they have in here, but let's go and loot that. You can still hear it making that noise all the way down here. I can't call for the elevator here. And the reason why you see me taking all the junk is because I take it later to the crafting stations to keep all my armor and various weapons repaired and maintained. You don't have to do regular maintenance on the parts because they always wear out and burn out and tear out and all the other stuff just from using wear and tear. So I make sure that you always grab parts. And that shows up in your junk inventory. But I forgot to loot the power armor station, so I'm gonna do that before I leave. Let's see what you got for me. Nothing. Oh well. Oh wait, a box. Come on, there we go. Wait. Yeah, here we go. What you got good for me? Chems, I'll take them. Now, one thing also too, it's worth mentioning that Your power armor in this game is basically a tank, so one of the tactics you use it as like it's a tank. So what I often recommend, so what I actually recommend you doing is when you're assaulting different places or buildings, just go to your armor and leave it. It will always be there if you just remove the fusion core. And then while you're around looking, you're not having a drain and wear and tear on you. You can look around, leave your armor there. Nothing's going to happen to it. It'll be there when you come back. It also has an icon on your map, so just in case. I said it wrong. An icon on your map. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So right here I see that my power armor is left right here. So that way I know if I left armor somewhere, it shows up on the map. And I know that's where some armor is if I want to go get my own armor. Now the other armors that I own don't show up. Only the ones, it seems, from what I found so far, are the ones that I'm currently wearing. But that helps out a lot. So, let's remember that. You can leave that there. If you're ever in a firefight, you need to get behind something to shoot, the cover. You got your power armor. You can just shoot, and then stay behind that, and then shoot. You can use it like that. This thing is really, really massive, and as you can see, it makes you at least a good foot taller. So wearing this armor, you at least 7 feet tall. And I'm just gonna show you the relation in height between normal human, and you see he's very tall. He's at least almost the size and mass of a super mutant. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's go here. Let's put in another one of these junk fusion cores. And I'm gonna go to one of my other bases. Now let's do a relationship in height between me and Strong. And as you can see, I am just as tall as Strong the super mutant in this armor. Now let's get out the armor. As you can see, inside your armor, you're as tall as a super mutant. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully this helps you.